Mark Benson from First State Soccer, coming at you from my old backyard. So as you can see, we have over there's two sets of what looks like laundry lines, but at one point those were two sets of small-sided goals. And over here, we've got one that the crossbar is coming off of. We used to have two sets, one facing the other, so they're side by side for 1v1 matches and 2v2 games right here in the backyard. But just to give you an idea, this is the amount of space that I had to work with growing up. So it's not a crazy amount of space, but it's also not a very small amount of space. So for those of you that don't have a whole lot of space, if you can find a park, a gym, or something of that, even a parking lot would work. You can do a lot of the things that we're going to be talking about and doing through our sessions in that small bit of space. So some of the videos that are going to come are going to be basically done in similar spaces such as this. Some will be done on, obviously professional grade fields, turf fields, Bermuda, things like that. So you obviously are going to get to see some good quality training videos on those locations, but also obviously it's important for young people to see that you're made better not by the amazing facilities that you get to be a part of or play at. Many times it's because you put the work in where you have space. So stay tuned for a lot of neat updates and some pretty cool locations, as there's going to be some unique ones for sure. All right, thanks. To start with in this video, we're going to talk about how we set our feet up to dribble the ball in front of our body, staggering our feet so that one foot is one in front of the other, pointing our toe down and pushing the ball forward with the shoelaces, as you can see here. What a lot of players do wrong is they stagger their feet so that one is actually behind the other, and they wind up dragging the ball. So this is just a quick example of how it should look as you're advancing the ball forward slowly. So we'll give you a quick example of how not to do it here. We're dragging the ball behind our body, causes you to move a bit slower. The first drill is a pretty simple one. Set two cones about 10 yards apart, and you're just advancing the ball with the shoelaces from one cone to the next, alternating feet each time. All these exercises we're going to do it's just a basic repetitive dribbling exercise to kind of get your feel for the ball over and over and over. This next exercise is based off the first one, except we're going to stop the ball at the bottom of our foot every 2 touches. The idea here is a lot of players start to go fast with the soccer ball when they're moving forward with it, but they forget how to slow down. So we're just going to add this little bit of a touch to kind of keep our dribbling going, but also give us the ability to bring the ball under control anytime we need to. As you start to get better, we throw little things in here like this, where we switch feet every 2 touches. Just a nice way to balance out and test your skills. The next few things that we'll work on this video are a couple different turns. Basic turns that you can do, simple change of direction turns. Essentially the first one that you're looking at here is a turn where we're turning the ball with the bottom of our foot underneath our body or behind our standing leg, and then a quick little acceleration away. The main focus here isn't on sprinting around with the ball, but the change of direction, and then the quick couple of steps to get away from whether it's a defender or into some new space. The second turn we're working on here, you can see actually pause with the bottom of my foot on the ball. The main reason for this is just so that you can see I'm actually stepping on the ball and turning with the ball at the outside or in front of my body. So I can see the ball the entire time when I step on the ball, roll it backwards, and then sprint away. Many times players use one of two of these turns, but they don't actually understand why they use one versus the other. So obviously the first one, you want to turn the ball underneath your body if you have a defender straight in front of you. This could be done if you have a defender on your backside and you want to actually roll the ball away while keeping yourself between, obviously, the defender and the ball. Again, the main thing here is just focusing on the actual touch, hold, roll the ball away, quick couple of steps to roll the ball back in and sprint away. Obviously, the better you get with moving the ball forward and backwards, you want to start to actually move the ball side to side. So we'll start here with a little quick inside and outside of the feet touches. We switch feet each time, going back and forth, obviously starting out slowly. And any of these moves that we're doing, you're building up speed over time. So start slowly, make sure we get the good, proper technique down, and then little by little, we start to add speed, as you see here. Like all the other exercises that we've done in this video and some of our skills training programs, we start to vary how we do some of the exercises. So instead of just inside and outside of the feet, maybe we add 2 touches with the outside, then 1 inside, and then we'll reverse this in the next part of the skills training to go inside, then outside, just to sort of play with the different sets of touches, challenge ourselves in different ways. It just provides even more feel for the ball and a lot of repetition, which is key. Here you'll see what I was just talking about for inside, outside. The main thing with any of these drills that are done in this particular video, these are very basic. These are for any individual player who's just starting out. We cover all of these in our technical training sessions that are in multiple locations. So if you're interested in something like that, you want to actually get together with a group and work on some of these things as an individual player, I highly recommend you checking some of those out.